Okay. Hmm. Folks watching on YouTube, I usually do pre-show. I didn't do pre-show. I just went live, tweeted out that I was live. So if you're watching this on YouTube, there's a reason why I'm not talking to anybody. Hello, Road. Road's here in the chat. Hi, Road. Throwing the Bear Cave emote in there. Happy to have you here as I play some Hearthstone. I just kind of hang out, see what's up. Let's see. I'm just going to keep not letting this priest do things that they want to do. They want to make a lot of taunts, and I'm not going to let them. Road, happy to have you here. Yeah, this is a very casual stream. I'm just playing some Hearthstone. Working on my main deck here, playing my main deck. Might play some of the other decks. I'm doing a tournament on Saturday where you have your main deck, which you start with, and then you can, if you lose that deck, you can play your second or your third deck, which have to have 25 of the 30 cards be the same as your primary. So, let's just complete our quest here. So the basic idea is this is my main deck, which is a hybrid of Spell Hunter and Beast Hunter. And it's a very fun deck that I very much enjoy. And then I have some variations. One that leans more into the spells, one that leans more into the beasts. Hello, Ultron. Happy to have you here. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, it's a little casual Tuesday night stream. I like to do a extra stream a week if I can while I'm unemployed. So I figured tonight would be a fun night. I was going to be doing this anyway. My internal counter tells me that I have played 19 games today. So I'm doing a lot of playing Hearthstone. This is game 19. Mostly with this primary deck, because it's the one I'm trying to do my best at. So, yeah, I'm enjoying it. I mean, I'm just going to rush your face. Okay. Keep that alive for a while. You know I got all these chargers here. Let's juice up our Spell Hunter, or our Spell Stone, and then let's just complete this quest. Quest complete. Next turn, we can play the quest if we wanted to. And let's just kind of clean up. There. Take care of that. Take care of that. I'm going to go face with one of them. Why not? We did it. But yeah, that's all tonight is. I'll answer questions. I could talk about the game. I could talk about other stuff. We could chat about whatever. It's also nice every once in a while to do a stream where I don't need my green screen. Because it means that I'm not warm right now. I'm not sweating. I don't need to wear a black t-shirt and a bandana. I have my bandana in case I need it, but I'm not expecting to. Oh, you got a spring paw from the deal. Well, good for you. The Thoughts deal has been pretty good, for me anyway. So far, it looks like my opponent has not gotten either of my Death Knights, and that sounds awesome. Please do not get any of my Death Knights. Rob just subscribed with Twitch Prime. That's 7 months. Forgot to do this yesterday. Thank you very much for doing it now. I love that. Always make sure, folks, if you're subscribing with Twitch Prime, that you notice you got to renew it yourself. And then you can do that little share anniversary thing. It's rad as heck. That's a good call. Now it's a 3 cost, 1/1 with Rush. Ursa fans here with Twitch Prime. That's 6 months. Thank you so much for that. Always appreciate it. Humbow's here. Hi, Humbow. Yeah, let's throw the Bear Cave emote in the chat while I decide what I'm going to do with my moves here. I've got a couple options. I can complete the quest. I can charge. I can beef up some stuff. I can rush. I'm going to do a little bit of everything. Let's just clear this off. This 1/1 can trade in my 1/1. It's not a great trade, but also Spirit Lash can take care of that 1/1. So I'm not worried about either. I just got done watching the console Solaris quick look. You don't see a lot of those on console, that's for sure. That is for sure. The idea that they put Solaris on consoles is kind of incredible, and good for them. But yeah, I'm already loving the folks in the chat tonight. We've got a great crew of folks. I just wish console Solaris was up to date. It's like 2 years. Wow. Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, you've got to go gold, right? And then, yeah, you love parity, but, you know, small teams. Yeah. But I can see that being pretty far ahead. All right, so I have an 8/8 on the board. So, like, I don't know. What are you going to do about that 8/8? Okay, that's what you're going to do about that 8/8. That is an option. A 2/14 with taunt is a pretty good option. So first, let's do this. Because what we're going to do is we're going to give a beast charge, draw a card. So that's what we did. This 8/8 put 15 3/2 1-cost cards that draw a card on them. And they often draw the card you want. So this doesn't clear, but it means that we can clear next. It's a 2/4 now. You know, they'll put that out DLC to buy. Yeah, Ultron, I mean, they'll figure it out. At a certain point, they'll just have different release schedules for Stellaris. Because also, their install base is going to be way smaller. Okay, if that's the minion you're silencing, I'm doing great. Because I have a lot of minions that I would prefer you did not silence. Board Mink just resubscribed. That's 14 months in a row. Board Ming, buyer of model kits. Thursday, we're building that Ironblood Orphans kit. The Diva, I hope you watched the archive, because the Diva and Reinhardt's turned out so good. Let's all throw the Bear Cave emote in there. Thank Board for renewing. Board, you rule. You've bought so many fantastic things for a new build on stream. It's been awesome. Okay. So, I'm going to adapt this first before we start drawing. Let's give it a Divine Shield. Because I want to protect this for a while, if I can. Do that. We could always use this. Right now, that's what I was looking for. Check that. We'll do that. 8 to face. That's a great turn. It's a great board. It's a great turn. Cool, man. Glad you're enjoying the kits. I totally am. Board the, in particular, the Diva and Reinhardt kit is really great. And I'm also psyched. I mean, that purple is, I mean, I'm wearing purple right now, so it's weird to say. But the purple and gray combo are so beautiful that I can't wait to build them. Ultron just sent a message. I'm going to reply to this message in a second. Oh, man. Nerfing my 8/8 to a 4/4. But yeah, thanks so much, Ultron. That rules. Sending me a kit that I want to build. That's so cool. All right, so I don't need to flood the board here. I kind of want to draw a card just to see. Okay, I don't get anything great. So now I'm just kind of just, you know, I don't like doing this. I can't do this. See, okay, there. So we just kind of trade as we go, feel it out, draw as we go. Nope, nothing I want there. And we'll draw one more. Sick trap. Cool. Now we can juice these up here. We're going to have some wolves, and we'll just do it. Didn't love that, but, you know, it happens. Yeah, thank you so much, Ultron. That rules. I really appreciate it. Cool. All right, well, and our board has been cleared. But we do have the ability to just, well, we have two ways to completely refill the board. One, yeah, that's a great chance I'm going to get that. So we can just do this and refill the board that way. We just have so much potential. And then we can do this. And then we can just do that. Board has been refilled. We also have another way of bringing 4. And then also we have Zul'jin in our deck. At some point, we can just make a bunch of 3/3 wolves appear again. So I'm not feeling bad about this one. This game can turn. I'm playing against Priest. I'm playing against Big Priest, which I have a good shot at. Yes, I have a good shot at beating Big Priest. Now, draw a bunch of 1/1 copies of your deck minions and then hit me with 3 Mind Blasts for 60. I don't beat that Priest. I win on turn 5 or 6, or I don't win at all against that Priest. Res Priest crushes me, but Res Priest crushes a lot of people, so I'm not worried about that, really. Let's try to get, so yeah, so I've got, we can look at, quickly we'll look at our 3 decks we've got here. We have our primary deck, which, this is the deck I just played. It's a fun mix. I love this deck. Really, all you need is this links to fill your hands. You could complete the quest, and then if you play Zul'jin on turn 10, you restart the quest, but all of the 1/1s you just, the 1/3/2s you put in from completing the quest by playing our Kanasa, makes it so you can play the quest again. It's incredible. Rexar wins games. Rexar just wins games. So I just, before we started streaming, I played a game with Rexar against a warrior who just would not concede. I eventually just beat him, but I was like, no, my friend, you have, you have your Death Knight, you have Dr. Boom that could maybe give you 7 armor and maybe give you a cool mech, but I can always create things that are going to be impactful. And it was a very long game, but I was like, I'm not conceding, and I won. It would not have been fun to watch here. So we have another one here. This is my some beasts, all kinds of, so many, every kind of trap. Our secret here. We're going to play our secrets here because we're going to play Zul'jin, which will play them all again. We're going to beef up our spell stones. We've got Rexar, of course. We've got Rhino to make a difference. This deck is a fun variation. We just got a cheer from Humbao. Thank you very much for the cheer, Humbao. Always appreciate that. That 16 bits is in there. It's showing up on our list along with our resubs and all of that. And then this is a weird version of this deck. I put in Kathrena. I put in a Charged Devilsaur. I put in 2 Highmane. This is not a good version. If I need to use this deck, I am in trouble. Hearthstone win cheer is from Humbao. Thank you very much. Yeah, bits and cheers, always appreciated. Thank you very much. This deck is for fun. It is very silly. I took some cards out. if I'm going to modify any deck, because I can still modify my decks before my tournament on Saturday, it will be this third one. I'll go back and change it differently. Like I took out all but Freezing Trap. Freezing Trap I kept in. Because Rune Trap is just a good secret. And Wandering Monster. Those are good secrets. Anyway, we'll go back to the primary deck. And yeah, I'm just, playing my Prime in ranked mode. Like I said, I might off stream look at the third deck that I'm playing with and see if I want to modify it. But yeah, basically you start with your primary, and if you lose, you can go to your second or your third. If you win, you play again with your primary. So it allows you to, adjust for the deck that just beat you. Maybe you can play something, that'll be better than your primary, because you can also play your primary again. If you're like, no, it was just the card draw, wasn't what I wanted. So we're going to put these back in there, although Lynx is going to get us our what we want. We're playing a Hunter here. Most likely we are playing a Beast Hunter or a Death Rattle Hunter or a Death Rattle Beast Hunter. We might be playing Spell Hunter, but that is less common. So I am kind of playing around it. I would love to get our Spell Stones so that when on turn 2, when I play Venom Strike Trap, it would buff up, or juice, as I often say. That vernacular, I don't know where juice came from, but I use it, and I think it works. But yeah. All right. So we'll just play our quest. So we have this is a rough one. This is a face hunter. This hunter is gonna do gonna spend this mana to do 3 damage to my face. I need Rexxar. I need Rexxar because I have no healing in this deck outside of Rexxar. So I really do need Rexxar to help me out here, because we've got odd hunter. So let's put Venom Strike out there. We don't have a minion out for Venom Strike to trigger, but it might keep my opponent from playing something or playing something into it. But yeah, we are hoping that... I'm hoping on turn 6 I play Rexxar. I mean, my health is going to be very low. And then we can make a monster that has lifesteal. Or beast, I should say, not a monster. That's rude. Kind of want to call. I kind of want to. I'm gonna Master's Call. Now I only have beasts in my deck, so Master's Call is a great card because if you discover one of the minions in your deck, and if you just have beasts, you pull all 3 that you would have otherwise had to discover. And we're still going to. We could have rushed into here, but I'm going to save my Spring Paw to combine my Spring Paw with Hunter's Mark, or my Hunter's Mark with my Candle Shot. Oh, we should say hello.
Greetings, traveler.
Yeah, we are just taking face damage here. Okay, that is a rough thing to get from a Jeweled Macaw. But we can handle it. We're just going to do this. And you know what? Do that. And we'll just go face. Now, how do you like it? I'm going face. I do less damage to your face. So yeah, I would like in one of the next 2 turns to draw Rexxar so I can play Rexxar on turn 6. Top decking Rexxar on turn 6 would be fine. Getting it turn 5 would be fine. If I had Rexxar in hand, I probably wouldn't have used my coin earlier to get Candle Shot. So that way I could be playing Rexxar right now. I did not have it. So I think I'm going to... I can do Wolf Gear, Rude. Let's just add some health, and then go face there. Okay, so we'll see what our opponent wants to do. I'm trying to keep up with my water intake. When I'm building, I don't drink enough. Oof. Okay, that's an explosive shot. My opponent just refuses to give me anything to play cards against, which is annoying. So instead, I'm going to do this. By playing it on turn 6, it means I can at least play one, so I am not going to burn a card by overdrawing. And I can, if I want to, get closer to complete my quest. Alright, so this is Discovery. Okay, it's Discover a Spell. I haven't really seen this card get much play, so this is kind of cool for me. It sucks, because I'm at 13 health right now. 10 health, and I would love to have more. And you, of course, you played your secret. I knew you had it, but what's your secret going to be? Well, let's start with this. All right, and just do that. So what this is going to be. Okay, so I did misplay. That was a misplay on my part. I should not have played that. Yeah. You're hilarious. Everything you do is great. Alright, so we're hoping for Rexar. Can we survive? Play Rexar next turn. Craft a beast next turn. Play it the following turn. Can we survive 2 turns with 8 health? No, we can't. We're going to lose. We just lost. Yeah. In this game, with my deck, I did have a misplay. I certainly had a misplay. Do not get it wrong. I had a misplay, and I acknowledge that. But even with that misplay, not having Rexar on turn 6 means I lost. And that's how it goes. We'll just keep going. All right, so we are playing a hunter. So I like having explosive trap. We're going to keep these two together. Am I hoping that this is not the same kind of hunter? Certainly am. It's not. I know it's not an odd hunter, but yeah, I'm just. I'm looking to get a few more spells, or a few more traps, I should say. I love a turn 2 just go face right now. I won't like it soon, but right now I like it. So we can beef this up. We could give them a target, but I mean, Timberwolf is so important. And we also have Halazi, so we don't need to play any 1-cost minions for our quest. Okay. Take that. Order lull. Ha ha ha. Now I get to say it. And great. Hey, it's Rexar. On turn 5, we could play Rexar. That's cool. I like that. Now we're going to take 4 face damage. Because let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. No. I mean, we're going to take 4 to the face. We're going to take at least 6, probably. That's not great, but. Oh, wow. I wish I could pull explosive here. Alright, so can we do anything to protect ourselves? No, can't do that. We could play... we could coin Rhino. Run Rhino in there. Have a 2-1. I don't like this play. But this is the play we're going to do. Saves us some health. It means we can't do Rexar till turn 6, but do you usually play a Hunter? So, Robbie, my preferred class is Hunter. Yeah, I mean, my preferred class is one rogue deck I love playing. I have one rogue deck that I love, and will play without falter. So let's see. If we pulled that, we would need more mana to do what I want to do with it. So let's do this, and because we'll juice that up for the later turn, and let's just put some bodies on there. Make it look a little scarier than it is. So my preferred deck is playing one particular rogue deck. I like a lot of different Hunter. I've had a lot of success with Hunter. But I would say my preferred is playing Espionage Rogue. Hi, I got friends. Look, am I in a good place right now? No. So, run all these in, run all these in, run this, play this, give us 5 armor is something. I will always be a paladin main because I am a dark. Hey, Rob, that was my first in World of Warcraft. My first main was a paladin. I like paladins a lot. I loved Murloc Paladin. Don't get me wrong. You can still catch me on occasion playing Wild Murloc Paladin. I mean, we're losing this game as well, right? We're definitely losing this game. That's fine. It happens. We could theoretically create something here. I don't know if we have enough mana to make it happen, so that's not going to work. I mean, we could play a 3/6 with Taunt. Is that going to keep us alive? No. We can get rid of this. That's 9. We lose. We can get rid of this. That's 8, 9. We lose. We can play this, and we just concede. We didn't win. It's fine. It's fine. We might have lasted one more turn. We weren't going to get anywhere with that. I'm okay with that. Not having a turn 4 play and having to use the coin on turn 4 really hurt us. I'd much rather would have Rexart on turn 5. That certainly hurt us a bit. But yeah, in Hearthstone, I do like Paladin. I think that Buffetin has hurt the class quite a bit. It gave it win conditions. I'd much rather do Exodia, like, use the Death Knight, like, use Death Knight power. I think that deck is way more fun than just, I buffed a bunch of 1/1s. I win. I'm not into that. I'm not into that deck. Let's keep Animal Companion. That's a good turn 3 play or turn 2 play. I like this. This is good. This is a good reactionary. And, I mean, Animal Companion is going to give us something to play. Our turn 4 is good. Our coin is good. We're up against Shaman, which will probably be minion-based. I mean, if this was playing an unstable evolution Shaman, like a Togwaggle Shaman, that's okay too. One would assume it's probably Togwaggle. So, because I have a good turn 2, 3, 4, I'm actually going to coin out. Just because having a weapon in hand will probably be good. If we get a 1/1, or I can swing into a 0/2, gives me something to play. Because as far as secrets go, I need a minion on board for this to tack into. So I'm going to play it right now. And I'm going to swing it. Because it's something, right? All right. Feral spirits. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. So let's see what we get on our summon a random beast. Okay. We'll just do that. Why not? Take a swing at it. I mean, am I going to shoot this with a 4-3? Yes. But I'd much rather make my opponent think that this is going to do 2 damage to all of them. Now he's like, wait, what does that do? And I got healed up. So great. That swing is I'm glad I did it. Because now I can do that. Major problem is this is just going to heal, so it doesn't matter when I take a swing on, so no point in swinging. But now, if a minion attacks my 3-3, I get some 1/1s on the board. I can play Wandering next turn with Animal Companion, which is a good duo. I could go face, with my hero power. Oh, the other Feral Spirits. Wow. Okay. All right. So let's see here. We know we're going to do this. That's great. So am I going to do Wandering or am I going to do Venom? I like Venom. And then let's just do this. Let's have the appearance of. Yeah, and then we'll see where it goes. But yeah, if there's anything you want to say in chat, if anything, questions you get about Hearthstone, anything you want to talk about. I'm not using a deck tracker right now. I do not know if that is legal or not. I assume it is, but I don't even know. But I'm just not using one. I normally do. Well, that's not what I wanted to see. All right, so we'll do this. Do this. We'll take a swing. I need Master's Call. Rexar would have been incredible there. I could have taken the swing, and then Rexar would have cleared the board. Rexar would have been great there. I'd still like to have Rexar. I got a lot of spells that, that I will play again with Zul'jin, but did not. Master's Call is my only draw until I finish the quest, so that is rough. I've got 2 Master's Call in 20 cards. I would like to see a Master's Call or Rexar. My opponent just does not believe that I have explosive. It's like, okay. Are you going to make a big changes to the deck between now and the tournament? So, not my main deck. I love this deck. It's fun, right? Like I said, my third deck, I might take away the beast idea, or I need more draw in it. So, I might put some of the spells back in and take out a few other things. But this main one, I am still pleased with, even if obviously right now I'm not doing as good as I could here. We're going to get rid of this thing. I just can't have that thing there. And we'll swing into that. We'll swing to that. And then we'll just do that. But I do like this main deck, Humbao. It is a fun mix. I mean, I could have done net decks. A lot of people are going to do net decks. I'd like to play this deck and have people be like, wait. Like, I want on turn 10 to play Zul'jin and have my opponent be like, no, wait, no, what? Why are you playing? What? Like, that's what I want. Oof. Oofa doofa. I mean, he could have done damage to my face. That is an oofa doofa right there. I would love Hunter's Mark. That's not Hunter's Mark. That's what, like, Azalea would have been good. Hunter's Mark. Death Star, Rexar would have been good. Master's Call, a Spellstone. I would have played a Spellstone, gotten 2/3/3s. This is terrible. We are looking at taking an incredible amount of damage, and this swing would be worthless. Almost any card, yes, because even Spring Paw gives me a second Spring Paw, and I could have gotten rid of the spell damage multiplier. It literally is, I think, the worst draw in my deck. Yeah, I can't think of a worse draw. At least I have Wandering. Wandering saves me some damage. I mean, I didn't high roll. But, did I right? Okay, and you returned it. Great. So you can play it again. Hooray. So that does a return a friendly minion in your hand, give it 2/2. So now that's going to be a 9/9 when it gets played again. But it, needs 7 mana to play again. I mean, on turn 10, I can play Zul'jin and I'll get a bunch of stuff. I'll get 2 animal companions. I'll get a bunch of traps. Even Freezing Trap would have been better. I mean, I guess we'll just get rid of this. I mean, it's not looking good. Alright, freeze that 1/1. The worst thing about playing Zul'jin on turn 10 right now is we are 2-7, but we restart. We replay the quest because it was a card we played in our hand. It was a quest, or spell card, I should say. So we're going to play that again. And that's not fun. Oof, just 6 to the face, yep. Alright. Now, there's my Master's Call. Great. So I'm doing this because I just want to make sure I'm doing this because we were going to concede, because it's just not gonna happen. I'm not even going to bother playing Zul'jin here. I'm usually not one to give up, but this is just untenable, and so we're going to concede. Yeah. I rarely do concede, but it was bad. I am certainly on a losing streak. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, folks. I appreciate you being here. If you're not currently a subscriber, consider becoming one. I'd love to break 40 again, get back up into 40. That would be rad. You can use your Twitch coin if you have Twitch Prime. You link your Amazon Prime with your Twitch account, and it allows you to do cool things like help me out here. I got a bunch of other things. Later I'll mention other ways you can support the stream, but that's a great way to do it. Thanks for watching. Bits and coins are always appreciated. I got a Patreon. I'll mention that a little later probably. Next build stream is going to be on Thursday, as mentioned. Thursday at 9 p.m. The usual. Alright. I mean, it's just a 1/1. Do I want to freeze a 1/1? No. Do I want an Animal Companion here without a turn 3? Yeah, I do. And we'll just do that. Fine with that. Could have done 4 face there, but, rather not have that 1/1 around. But I certainly don't really want to freeze a 1/1 unless it got buffed. And it's not getting buffed this early, so. Alright, so. Wandering or freezing. I think I like Wandering right now. We'll just clear this off. Our Spellstone is now buffed a little bit. next turn will probably be... If Wandering Monster ends up getting procced, then freezing and crackling would be good. Oh, I'd really like to destroy that thing. Dang. Because I was thinking about possibly using Flanking Strike, but it has been Divine Shielded. So that is not going to happen. So we will play Freezing Trap, and we will shoot. My hope is they will attack with the... And I can just get rid of that thing. Okay. 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 And you would go hit Wandering. But instead, you freeze. And now, you can go face if you want. And you can do that. And I've got a fun two-part attack, which is goes in here. This goes in here. This goes in here. Now, still has a now 4 cost 2/2 that can grant a minion Divine Shield, but I'm feeling a little better because now I don't have the thing that just shoots knives at my face. I don't need. Don't call yourself a knife juggler if you throw all the knives. You're a knife thrower. Thank you very much. Well, I'm not worried about that. I can super clear that if I wanted to. Let's do this first. See what that is. That's fun. And let's just do that. And then we'll do that. And we'll do that. And we'll do that. Hooray! Turn 6, we now can summon 4 3/3s, which is pretty great. Which will be 4 3s if this survives. That's the Recursive, a Stonehill Defender that discovered a Stonehill Defender. It is now a 2/5. I mean, most likely we're going to just put some 6s on the board. We're going to play. Okay, yeah, I don't care about that thing. We'll see what we get, but my assumption is okay. 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 So we could summon some wolves, or we could get rid of all these things. Our opponent would draw, but this makes this a bit of an easier clear. And then we can't hit that, so it's only going to draw twice. I think we got to do it. It means that our opponent isn't just going to have stuff to play. So, feeling way better about that. What's the easiest way to do this? Yeah, so we'll do this. Do that. And we'll do that. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that because we do have the ability. Yeah, Humble, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Yeah. Also, hey, a concentration's gone. I feel great about that. 2 3s, huh? That's fun. What would you say to 3 3s? And then I can make a new friend. Oh, I like that. And then let's just make a cheap minion. We got a cheap 2/4 here that when it dies, it's going to reduce the cost of any other beast in our hands. I wouldn't mind having rush on that or charge, so I could have just ran it in. But okay. That could be bad. Okay. Okay. minions. And you went face. Alright. I mean, that is your right, I guess. You can do that. Alright, so let's, I mean, we're probably gonna, I don't know, we've got options. We've got plenty of options. Oh, I like that. I like a Hydra. A Hydra is great. Oh, I got a charging Hydra. That rules. Because I can do this. This minion has Divine Shield. Doesn't have Divine Shield anymore. And then I can... I mean, it's still... I still can't see it. Let's do this. Let's see. See if I can get a 1-1. Wind Fury. Wind Fury's good. Taunt's good. I'll do that. We'll do... this. Let's put that. We've just started doing our quest. We finally played a 1-cost minion. It happens sometimes with this deck. Sometimes you don't complete the quest. Sometimes you don't need the quest. Alright, here's Knife Juggler. Now, of course, Knife Juggler is going to hit this 3-1 right here. This Wind Fury 3-1. Knife Juggler's going to hit it. There's no way it won't hit that 3-1. Right? I called it. Let me get going on here. Ugh. I knew it was going to hit that. I mean, yes, there was a 1-1 that was going to run into it. But, okay, so let's make something that can get rid of this thing. I don't have Murlocs. We'll do that to give it some armor. Lifesteal seems good. This isn't great. Let's get to 4-4 with Lifesteal. That's going to be helpful. Do that. Reduce the hit there. And then... so let's see. Do that. Not great. I would have loved to play this after with having played Azalea, and just made all of those 0-cost 1-1 with Rush. But, you know, you can't always get that. This is a cool Paladin deck. I'm into it. Alright. Thanks for letting me heal. You went face. That's fine. Okay, so let's do this. Play this. Filling our hand. And then we will trade this in. We are going to save this Hunter's Mark and save it with one of our Rush minions. With our 0-cost Rush minion. Because this is a great combo to just mess up somebody's day. We got to get rid of this thing. You know what? Nah. I like the idea of finishing it off and getting rid of that. So, finish the quest. I could have saved that 0-cost, but I liked playing it. It actually didn't count to our... It literally didn't count because it's 0-cost, not a 1-cost. I goofed up there. But I like getting rid of that. I liked getting rid of that 1-1, so it couldn't be buffed up. But yes, all the links. Okay, that's fine. We're not going to use Hunter's Mark on a 4-4 or a 3-3. We're most likely just going to make something. Play a 1-1. We could get rid of this. That's fun. See, now if I had saved my 0 cost, I could play I could play this, complete my quest, and then have that on the next turn. Instead, we're going to make a beast. Cave Hydra's great. Hell yeah, here we go. Check this shit out. Echo, Rush. It's a 4/5. Cave Hydra rules. Bam. And then quest complete. And on our next turn, we will be able to have an 8/8 that can charge. Cave Hydra is one of the best things you can get out of Rexar's pool of beasts. Oh, when you can get Cave Hydra and you get Lifesteal, that's real good. Ooh. Well, only 3 cards in your hand, so I'm not worried too bad. We'll see. Okay, yeah, not worried about that at all. I don't give a shit about either. Yeah, fuck this. I care about that shit. Check this shit out. I completed the quest. Well, let's see. I can do this. Here, let's do this. Could have gone face. Could have gone face with all 3. 6 more damage would have been good. It's a paladin. The paladins have heal. I'm not... You know. That's smart. But also I win? Win? Question mark? Do you have a taunt? Do you have a poisonous charger? Okay. We win! And our opponent didn't concede. So we won't draw things out. We're just going to do it. Alright. That win felt good. Yes, we did beat a weird paladin buff deck. A Buffetin deck. But not the normal Buffetin deck. A different Buffetin deck than normal. But I'll take it. Big boom. Also, winning with the queen is such a nice feeling. Winning with the 5 cost 8/8, that's a great feeling. All right, let's keep going with it. But yeah, certainly pleased with that. It's always been the show description. I'm going to put. I upgraded. Not upgraded. I updated my Patreon today, so you may want to take a look at that if you've been thinking about it. If you've been on the fence about my Patreon, about joining in. I'll put the link there. Yeah, basically I added a new goal, a $200 goal, which is to me increase my internet here as an incentive to get up to $200 because I'm at 180 something right now, which is rad. But I am looking to hit the 200 mark. I'm really liking this. This is good. So yeah, you might consider joining my Patreon, patreon.com/PatBear. I have an Amazon wish list. You can buy something. I just found out that Ultron bought something off my wish list, which is awesome. Look forward to getting that. There's my wish list there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we're going to do that. Because, so I was thinking about doing Spring Paw and just getting rid of this 3/2. But since we got the Spellstone, we are going to do Explosive Trap. Because that's good for me. And I have a coffee. That's just for one-time donations. All that lets me keep doing stuff. I couldn't do these extra streams like this Hearthstone stream without support. Order lull. Must have thought it was Freezing Trap. It was not Freezing Trap. Oh, and then Mortal Coils to draw. Oh, okay. I mean, I can't attack it now. Not that I had anything to attack it. I mean, I could have used Spring Paw. Instead, I'm just going to draw some beasts. Here's my beast friends. I certainly didn't need a lot of beasts, especially because turn 4 I'm probably going to Flanking Strike, but it does mean that I get the cards I do want faster. So, but yeah, so there's some stuff in there. Okay, yeah, Succubus. Got rid of another Succubus. A prime target for Flanking Strike. You must know that I could have Flanking Strike. I got my Discord. You know, this is all in the show description here on YouTube later, but figured I'd put this up now. Here's the BWB Bear community, which is my Discord. I got a lot of beasts here. Got some I got some crackling razor maws that I can adapt my spring paw next turn if I want. I got 2 chances of getting what I want from that, which is pretty cool. Soulfire, and what do you lose? Okay. This is going very well for me. My opponent is not discarding well. I got a lot of choices here. I think I'm just going to do this. Let's make that a 2/4 and then shoot the face. We can save these. This is good reactionary. We can do 3/3/3 wolves because we've only played 1 trap. We have flanking strike. We've got a lot of options. Oh, well, that's just... Okay. Oh, there you go. That's what you've been wanting to do, huh? I see your game. You've been wanting desperately wanting to discard these so you can make a bunch of them. I get your game. Well, you're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to discard your own. I'm going to make you draw. I mean, if I can make this a 6 cost. Yep. Great. Cool, now you have 3 of them. I just want to make it as hard as possible for my opponent to make all of those. And they're still 4 cost cards, so 3 random cards you discarded. Okay. Well, there you go. Wasn't necessarily expecting that card. Fine with it. I'm just going to run you down. I'm not even going to bother trading. We could have done that. We probably should. I'm going to be honest, y'all. We should have played a Timberwolf. I fucked up. Should have played a Timberwolf. I lost out on 3 damage there. So that is a fuck up on my part. Alright. Luckily, we can kill that, so it only, by using our wolf next turn, we can make it so that we do 4 damage, and so it only heals once. So we are in a pretty good position there, unless there's a board clear. I'm feeling actually very good about this right now. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do this first. And then we'll do this. And it's just overkill at this point. Do that. I didn't play that game particularly great, but my opponent also just didn't play that. That deck is a rough deck. But playing discard-based, I mean, you might as well throw the quest in there. If you're going to do it, you might as... If you're going to play a discard deck, you might as well throw the quest in. I'm actually surprised my opponent doesn't play quest. Alright, so we're on a roll. Let's just have fun with it. Let's play Tespionage. Tespionage is my goofy deck. Hello, Bitsoul. Yes, we won that one. I feel pretty good about that. I was looking for my water. So we're playing casual here. We're playing my favorite deck in a very long time. Not since probably Naga Sea Witch Wild, Naga Hunter, have I had so much fun playing a deck. When it's great, it's incredible. When it's bad, it's over fast, and who cares? Playing a Priest. I don't want any of these. No, I don't want any of these. So basic idea is Academic Espionage is a 4-cost card spell. You play it, You put 10 one-cost cards, any card randomly from your opponent's class. They're all one cost. If they normally cost 0 or they cost 10 mana, they cost 1. You don't know what they are, they're completely random. You get 2 of those. Maybe you also play tests later, which lets you play all of them. Again, any card from your class you play again, randomized. The swings are very high. Here's that going to be Splash. So we are hoping either we will play this coin on turn 3 possibly, or now I could have coined and played Eviscerate and just gotten rid of this. I didn't. If we find... Oh, there's another one. Alright, let's do it. We're like, oh, we top decked it. Academic Espionage is incredible. I would love to see Prep. If I see Prep, I'm playing it. It's just a great, weird card, and I really like it. So yeah, we're just taking a little break here from practicing to have a silly game. There's Tess. Tess is fun. Just gonna swing into that. Turn 4 is gonna be Espionage. I mean, yeah. I can see Prep working there. I've got options. This is most likely Big Priest. Oh, that's good for later. So I could play this and then Eviscerate, but it's only doing 1 damage, so I'm just going to shuffle in. And I can save this to pair with either Eviscerate or pair with Vile Spine. I'd like to get some low... I'd love to see some 1-cost spells or Prep and play them later with Gadgets and Auctioneer. Turn 5, if I played Spiders and got some Spiders in my deck, that'd be pretty good. That's just in your deck, huh? That's just in your deck? Okay. I mean, okay. Do this. We'll do that. I mean, you're full on health, so I'm not scared about a 1/6. That's just in your deck. I mean, it's a 1/6, so you can double its health to make it a 1/12, and then do various things to make it a 12/12. I get it, or a 12/1. Like, I get that. Don't get me wrong. I understand. It's just an uncommon card to find when you're playing. What are you going to do? What you going to do? I realize I play a lot faster than most people. In a tournament setting, I'll probably slow down, but I am streaming, so, I want the long turns to be my opponent's long turns and not my long turns. Also, quick play makes it seem like I'm not watching them stream if they happen to be a streamer. Not that anyone at my level is probably streaming likely. I mean, certainly can happen. I'm certainly streaming at this level. But okay. Let's do this. That's fun. That's a fun card. I mean, that's a 3/5 right now, so I'll take it. So, my cards and powers that restore health now deal damage. So that's fun. I mean, also it's a 1-cost 3/5. So yeah, I'm going to play that 1-cost 3/5. I don't know if I'm going to get any healing spells that suddenly do damage. I don't know. I might not. All right. I think I'm just going to eviscerate this, so I'm going to play a 1/1 here. I could play it off the board. I'd rather do that and just do a whole lot of face damage. I just love to get in a bunch of damage. I'm going to keep this for my combos. I'd love to get a spell. Prep would be great. Just try to start drawing some cards. But I'm okay with waiting on that because this is going pretty well. So far, I've gotten one of my 10 cards I know I've got. I assume you're gonna pick the big. Oh, what? Why? Okay. My opponent was at 24. And it's only going to heal for 1, but choose an enemy at the start of your turn, gain control of it. The Embrace Darkness is pretty great. If they buff up a card pretty big, I can take it. But yeah, I mean, just I'm not even gonna swing with that. Like, you're at full health. It doesn't matter. Look, I mean, this could swing back against me really fast. Could have mass hysteria. Oh, yeah, yeah. Do I have a good way of getting rid of that? I don't. I could play Embrace Darkness. Do that. And then I can copy a spell in your opponent's deck and add it to my hand. And what did I get? And I got Inner Fire. That rules. And then so what we'll do is we'll pop that because we are saying we want this, and we now have the ability to have it. So we're just going to return. Maybe we'll Inner Fire the Mosh Og Enforcer. I don't know. I right now don't have the ability to heal, so I can only make that a 7/7. I can do this. Deal 4 damage to a minion. If it kills it, add a copy of it to your hand. Alright. So let's do that, because it's just fucking fun. This is just fucking fun. This is all fun. We'll do this. Swing once. 2, 8. We've got that. Deal 4. Now we've got one, which we could have. I'm just having fun, right? Obviously, we should have waited on the Inner Fire for the 214. But did I know I was going to get that? Am I doing math right? Not really. Ha 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 ha! Oh, that's a low roll right there. That is a low roll. It's a real low roll. I shouldn't laugh. You'd think you would have gotten a 214 at some point, but you didn't. Let's see. That. Let's just put that back in there. That's fun. And then, yeah, I win. That was a very silly game. So that's kind of typical. You either lose really quick because you just don't draw them, or you go up against an opponent and you're just not getting good versions of cards, or you just never pull academic espionage, and you also don't pull your spiders, which is your other kind of win condition, or Valera. That deck is nonsense. It's wonderful, silly nonsense. So, anyway, let's go back. We'll get back into it. Thanks, folks, for hanging out here. I know this isn't my usual thing, but I do like to do games now and again. It's fun for me to get in there. Just gonna tweet out that I'm still playing Hearthstone. But yeah, tomorrow I'm not streaming or working. I'm doing a bunch of email stuff and then gonna go hang out with some people, and then Thursday stream as usual. We keep Venom Strike against Druid. That's not bad. Now, is this Beast Druid? Is this Mechathune? Is this like Wall Druid? There's a bunch of different druids it could be. I don't know. It might be Mildruid. This could be a Mildruid deck. Alright. So, we don't have a minion yet. So, we'll probably take another one of damage, but I'd rather do that than anything else. Could think it's Wandering. Could think it's Explosive. Now it's confused. Thinks it was a mistake. Yeah. Let's call some beasts in. And then let's coin out one of our beast friends. Let's coin out Dire Mole, because we have a good turn 4 play if our opponent plays a minion. We can buff it turn 4 if we want with Crackling and Timberwolf and make this a real beefy friend. We've got 3 damage we can do on that if we want. We've got 2 chances at this Crackling doing some damage. That's what we wanted. There it is. That's exactly what we wanted. And then let's just go face. And now our Venomous Trap will proc if this is attacked. We are just going to try to do damage here. The goal is to do some damage. Thought it was Wandering, I guess. No, but it wasn't Wandering. Definitely wasn't Wandering. Because he already attacked face. Maybe you thought it was Snake Trap? I don't know. I don't know what you were thinking. Kind of want to save that. Let's do this. And then we'll do this. Let's just try to get some damage in. Try to keep that armor low. That's one swipe down. Guess what? We're not out of the we've got moves to make. We're not in a rush here. Let's play Wandering. Let's do this. I want to save that. We'll do 1 Spring Paw. Just get some bodies on the board. Yeah, I mean I'm happy with swipe, having one less swipe to deal with later. Now at any time we can just we could be dealing with some 1/5s. You gonna draw anything? Okay, draw and armor. Okay. I'm fine with some 1/5s coming in. Do that. I like that. Do that. Let's complete the quest. Again, I'd much rather my opponent plays swipe on this board than another board later. We're going to keep Rush, our links with Rush, along with Crackling Razor Maw to help with a big minion, because right now we don't have another way to do it. What does the Legendary do? So the Legendary fills whatever is left in my hands with 1/1s that have Rush. It's awesome. So if you play it on turn 5 with an empty hand, you will then have 10 1/1s with Rush. It is basically all you need to complete your quest, which we've already completed it once, so we don't have to worry about it now. But later we can play Zul'jin, which is a turn 10 card, 10 cost card that replays all your spells, including the quest, and then this can basically complete the quest again. So it is pretty much unbelievable. I'll leave that there. Yeah, it's not bad at all, Fish. It means that you don't have to have so many 1/1s in your deck in order to complete the quest. You don't have to like really overdo it. We could also just play it next and get a bunch of them and then play 4 of them directly into this. Or they'd be actually 2/2s. So we could just do it. But instead we're going to do this because this is better. We'll save. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, we just did 9. And you're like saying, hey, Pat, why didn't you play Crackling Razor Maw on your 9/8? And that's because... Ooh, that's pretty good. I'm keeping this for just emergencies. You know, some clears. I used to play Hearthstone a lot, but I fell off pretty hard recently. I understand, Fish. I stopped playing for quite a while and came back. I saw a deck I really liked, which was what I just played in the last game. That just made me want to play Hearthstone again. It's the rogue deck, because it was just seemed so fun, and then I got back into it pretty hard, which certainly happens with me a lot. All right, so our opponent is really drawn, making moves, really going for it. We kind of need to wrap this up because, I mean, there's something to be said for hopefully we get Zul'jin before our opponent does the thing our opponent wants to do. Because if we can get Zul'jin sooner rather than later, that would be pretty good. Because if we can get Zul'jin, just play this in our hands, then our opponent, then we can basically refill our what's probably going to be an empty deck. Because our opponent is going to play... basically, our opponent is going to Togwaggle, which switches our decks and gives me a 5/5. A 5-cost minion that would switch them back. But then they're going to give me Togwaggle, and then... Or this is a Mechathune deck, but I don't think it's a Mechathune deck. I think he's drawing too hard to be a Mechathune deck. Oh, Fish, I was talking about this. I have a deck I played previously that's a rogue deck that I really love. I just want to get rid of this. You know what? We're going for broke here. Wind Fury. That's what I'm talking about. All right. There we go. Sorry, I'm confused. I have a rogue deck that I really like that I wanted that has a card called Academic Espionage that I love. Sorry, I got confused there. I really wanted to win this one because we could have lost it. So we had to be aggressive there. I feel very good about that victory. Cards just worked out well for us. We were just getting things that were good. Our opponent, let's be real. We could have gotten through one Spreading Plague. We weren't going to get through two Spreading Plagues. So the fact that our opponent never played Spreading Plague is incredible for us. If our opponent played Spreading Plague, we would have been in trouble because we would have just been running into a lot of rough stuff there. But yeah, if you can complete the quest and pair it well, this deck is really good. It feels good to win with this deck. And it makes sense when you lose. That's why I like it. That's what I look for in decks in Hearthstone. Like, I think the highest I've ever gotten was I had a wild deck that was mean. It was fucking mean as hell. That I played in wild. And I think I got up to like 10, rank 9 in wild. Let's keep let's keep singing. Oh, there's Zul'jin. But yeah, I've never done super well in ranked. I just like playing fun decks. That's my goal. Play some fun decks. That thing could get out of hand, but I'm not going to give it anything to play into right now. Okay. Should probably rush this down. Yeah, when our characters heal game 2. Let's just rush it down. This might... Yes, so now it's got... You know, opponent got it because I couldn't do anything about it, but that had to go away. Let's do Snake Trap. That... So this is when... After a friendly minion dies, shuffle a 1-cost copy of it into your deck. Okay, so... We'll just do that. I would love to get Flanking Strike next turn. This is a weird priest deck. I don't mind playing against it. But that shrine's got to go. That's not how that shrine goes away. So we'll do that. That's just going to give you something to swing into. Yeah, we'll just do that. Get some friends on the board, see what happens. I mean, if I have a 2-3 on the board and you want to swing your 1-3 into my 2-3, like, sure. I am not getting the cards I need for this deck. Yeah. I don't have a minion for you to swing into, so... All of the things... Oh, that's now a 2-6? Dang, not a 4-6, really. Yeah, I'm not getting the cards I would like. I would love Rexar right now. Rexar would be pretty good. Play that next turn. I mean, I'm just going to have to put some friends on the board and see what's up. Do that. Do that. I'm just not getting the cards I need. Master's Call would be great. Rexar would be fantastic. The nice thing about having the 1-3 on there is it's going to proc some of my traps, which would be good, some of my secrets. They're secrets, but I like calling them traps because of Hunter from playing Warcraft. But at least I have some bodies on the board now, and I can buff those bodies if they survive. If you're going to Spirit Lash me or something. Theoretically, I have some options. Maybe, you know, like there's stuff I can get. Oh, there is that Light Warden. Okay. That needs to go away. So we can Venom Strike this. We can buff this up. Of course it went there. Of course it went there. I am not catching a break here. Alright, so this is definitely happening. This is definitely happening. That's got to go in there. Me and this are going to go in that. So that's happening. Yeah, you now have that. You have a 1 cost. That's fine. And you'll get another 1 cost of this, because that's got to happen. And then I think this just got to happen too. None of these were great trades. And the order wasn't great, but they had to happen. I could have done the order better. And yeah. Certainly the order could have been done better. You can heal that. Okay. A card that helps me. A card that helps me. Rexxar. Rexxar helps. Thank you, Rexxar. It unfortunately means that my opponent is going to draw a lot of cards. But I need to play Rexxar right now. So tough. Like, that's just gonna happen. I can do this. I'm gonna coin. We'll do Scavenger Beast. That's a good weird card. That's a good 7 cost now. It's a 3/5 with Poison and Rush. That when other beasts die, it gets bigger. Yeah, I'm gonna let my opponent's just gonna end up drawing a bunch of cards off this, but it's gotta go away. And I'm not doing great in this. My opponent's not playing a deck that I'm really scared of, but I'm also not doing great against it. So what do I know? Well, that's good. That's fine too. Keep that if you want. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. This is pretty neat, because we can do this. We can do that. And that makes my friend a 5/6. And then... Great. You can trade into it if you want. Not feeling terrible about that. I'm not feeling great about that. Didn't think I was going to see Velen right now. So I'm not feeling particularly wonderful about Velen showing up. Does mean my opponent can't hero power heal, so that's good. Hi, Master's Call. It's been a while. Let's see what I got going on here. You're not going to have any pirates, but that's still okay. That's good. That's now a 3/4 with charge. Let's see if I can bring out... That's what I'm looking for. Let's do that. Two more, I complete my quest, which I'm going to want to do before I play Zul'jin. I'm going to want to complete my quest, because when I play Zul'jin, it restarts the quest. So, I want to finish it. I could finish it with a 3/2 and have a bunch of 1/1s in my hand. I don't hate that. It might be better than having... But, if I Yeah, depending on what I pull here. I don't like this at all. Okay, so you go here. Uh, you build. I like you, and I like you. It's a 3/4 with lifesteal and rush that adds a card in my hand. I like that. We'll do this. Crackle you. See what you get. Wind Fury, Divine Shield. We'll give you a Divine Shield. And we'll make you a 2 cost. Or 2 attack. And I completed my quest. So next turn, I can play my quest. And I can also fill my hand with 1/1s if I want. Which I might do. I might play this and this. Yeah, I gotta kill those things. I also have this Lifesteal Rush here, this 3/4, so I can always run that in if I need to. Which would probably be helpful. The nice thing is, whenever I play this, I have the ability to just restart my quest again, so I don't even have to play this yet if I don't want to, which I don't think I want to yet. So let's do this. I like that. And I like that too. That's a 2/4. Okay, so let's play that. And let's play that. And then let's do this. This. And this. And that's called recovery. Got a little board presence. We still have our 5 cost 8/8 that refills our deck. Mass Hysteria is fine because we're going to do some fun stuff with that. Alright, that costs 1 now. Would have liked to have been one of these, but that's okay. Alright. Oop, I like that. Let's do that. You know what? Let's do it. Let's play the quest. Save our group. One of the cool things is this now goes towards our quest again. We play that. Mind control. No! No! Poison? Poison. Gotta do it. Let's see if we can make something. Having an Iron Beak Owl is pretty good. That's also a taunt, so that's a 6 cost taunt that silences our opponent's minions. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Just gonna load up my board here. Looks good. So my opponent could play the other Mass Hysteria. I've got plenty of cards to play again. Could, Holy Nova, okay. Seems fine. I've still got plenty of cards to play. Okay. We'll play this, probably. I like Life Drinker. Oh, I like that a lot. That's a cool looking card. Look at that. Divine Shield, poisonous. Deal 3. This is going to stall you out. Play something really big so I can play something weird so I can silence it. Play something with a death rattle, or I could silence that if I wanted to. Just make it a 1/5. Oh yeah, I'm silencing that. That's getting silenced. Should have spread the wealth because I'm going to silence it. We'll play this. Do that. We will... Let's build another beast. Armor's good. That's good. I like that better. Probably not the best choice in the world. We'll do that. So that's a 4-cost, 3/5 taunt. We put a 4/3 in our deck. I like making mid-range friends. Okay. Goodbye. You know what? Let's do it. I don't want to draw later. Let's do Zul'jin. We're doing Zul'jin. Goodbye, beasts. You were fun to make. Freezing trap. Coin. Quest starting again. You get shot. Explosive trap. Venomous trap. Animal companion. Could go face. Yep. Already drew 3. Shot my own friend. That sucks. Now we take care of this thing. And we draw another card. And start our quest all over again. The best outcome. We now have so many 1-cost cards to finish our quest again. We can go infinite. Yeah, it's pretty great, Fish. When it works, it's pretty great. Now, obviously, this would suck normally, but we did draw the card that makes it so it doesn't suck at all. It's rude. It's just rude of us to do it. But we're going to do it. We'll do that. We'll do this one. And then let's draw some cards and work on our quest. Draw some cards and work on our quest. Can't play that because I already have Wandering. And we're almost done with our quest. And that's a 4/3. Cool. There's your other one, huh? Seems good. Alright, so let's play this, see what we get from drawing. That's fun. We completed our quest. We can play Wandering here. That's why we couldn't play Wandering before because it's a quest slot. So, right, Rob? When it works, it fucking works, and it fucking worked. So let's do this. Just get rid of these. Got here. Oh, that's a taunt. That's right. That's the taunt. That's if things go bad. And then we refill. We're not going to reload yet. We will. But not yet. Great. Now I can play this and get another 8/8 and put another 15 1-cost 3/2s draw a card. And we have pretty much gone infinite. Because we only have 7 cards. We have 6 cards left in our deck. Now we have 21 cards left in our deck. Our opponent has 6. So even if we do this... Look, Rich, this doesn't happen all the time. This never happens. Oh no, Deathwing! Oh, I'm so scared about Deathwing. I'm not scared about Deathwing. We'll go. I'm being an asshole. I know, but I'm not scared about Deathwing. Yeah, because Deathwing doesn't have charge, so. And then Deathwing's still gonna deal with Wandering Monster. I'm literally just refueling for this. This is all I was looking for. I feel bad. I found it. Yeah, and Freezing Trap, yep, to make it unplayable. Uh, Rich, this is not typical of that deck, but I mean, it. Oh, when that happens like that, when you can go infinite, like, hey, getting rid of the Rexar's hero power is tough. We probably would have won just with Rexar's hero power. It would have been close. Rexar actually would have been kind of frightening, but the fact is, like, we did just everything worked out great for us. Um, we had so much more to get. We had that master's call. We could have drawn for more things. We had so many opportunities in that. That's the best case scenario. We're not getting that. But when we do get it, it rules. All right, so we'll play another game here. Depending on how long it takes, this might be the last one. I think I'm probably going to do about 2 hours tonight. So we'll see. We'll see where it takes us. Go to midnight, because it's going to take a while to upload this and yada yada. But yeah, Zul'jin was a champ on that one. What we got here? Warlock. So, if this is discard Warlock, I'm not feeling bad. If this is... I mean, there's... Yeah. Death Rattle Warlock. Yeah, alright, let's see. I might want that Mole Rat. I'm not feeling too bad about this. I don't have a turn 2. That's not face, but... I got Dire Mole. Great. I said a Mole Rat, but it's a Dire Mole. Dire Mole. Dire Mole is one of like the top 5 best cards in its expansion. It's just a 1/3, 1 cost. Like, it's just great. All right, so we don't have any reason really to play Freezing Trap. It's just that a lot of high value cards that our opponent is going to play. Playing again just hurts them. So I assume that we're going to see a free 3/3, and you're going to run that 2/1 in. Yes, so I could see that. Our happy goal here costs 0 when the hero is healed. So they're going to run this 2/1 in, get it back, and keep the 3/3, but we're not going to let them have that. We're going to hope that they try to run the 3/3 in and get it back in. Greetings from Argentina. Well, hello. Greetings to Argentina. Happy to have you here. That's exactly what I wanted to see happen. Soul Infusion, I don't really care about at the moment. I mean, hopefully Soul Infusion didn't just hit something that's really going to hurt, but I mean, maybe wouldn't play it otherwise. Let's do Master's Call. Get some stuff in there. But yeah, happy to have you here watching. Thanks for everybody who's watching, of course. And we'll play 1/3. I am prepping for a turn. I haven't mentioned this in a while. I'm prepping for a tournament I'm doing on Saturday. It is my first tournament. Okay, that is obviously doubling imp is not what we wanted to see. We do have Hunter's Mark. It would have been great if we also got Flanking Strike, but you know, you can't get everything you want because we can do this. And then there are several options for this that will be helpful. None of these are what we wanted. We'll take the 1/1 here. We'll do this. We'll go face. We wanted Poisonous or we wanted +3 attack. We did not get either of those. Either of those would have gotten rid of our 4/4 friend. But yeah. So far, don't mind that. Okay, sack pack is gone. Face is the place. Totally right. Face is great, especially, I mean, if we can rush down our friend here and not let them... They've already had, we saw one healing card so far. Okay, so we can do that, we can do that. We can rush that in if we want. Let's do this. And we'll do that. So now we are on our way to... we're on our way to completing our quest. Very early, which is great. And, okay, there's a Doom Guard. I don't love seeing a Doom Guard. Don't get me wrong. I hate seeing a Doom Guard. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, we don't need that. Great. And then Doomguard is dead. We'll save that. And then... Face. And then next turn, we get to play Karnasa. We have Rexar, which is great. Our good friend Rexar. I mean, we probably... Look, we do have Queen, but this board is begging for me to Rexar it. It's crying out, please, please, Rexar. Play Rexar. We're 3 2-health minions. We would love it if you Rexar'd. And then build yourself a friend. Let's reduce the cost of that. Let's get some lifesteal. This is a 2 cost, 3/2 that with lifesteal, and when it dies, it makes one of our friends one less. One of our beast friends will swing because we have the other candle shot. I'm feeling, I mean, this could swing totally poorly. Keleseth, not scared about Keleseth right now. Hooked Reaver, don't love seeing Hooked Reaver. Not going to lie to you. We do have a way to get rid of Hooked Reaver. That's pretty good. We can play right through Hooked Reaver. Do that. And then... Oh, I like that. And that's next turn. So that's going to go there. We can do this. Get rid of you. Do that to get rid of you. This is going face. Let's play this. And looks good. Feeling all right about this one. Like I said, could certainly swing. Love seeing life tap. Love seeing that. Soulfire. Great, great. All right, we won. We won. We won. And our win streak bonus continues. We're now at rank 18. We are very close to rank... we hit 18 for the first time this season. Yay, winning, says Cold Scar. Also, hi, Cold Scar. Happy to have you here. Yeah, yay. We're winning. Things are looking pretty good for us. That was a fun one. Yeah. Yeah, that kind of healing yourself, do damage to yourself, Warlock can work out really well. I don't particularly like Warlock. It's probably my second to least played class. Let's look, actually. Let me go to my collection here. Wait, no, we don't want to do that. How do I, wait, what do I do here? Trying to think about. I'm tired, so I'm like, oh, a new deck. There we go. We can see. Priest. It might be. Is it Priest? It is. It's Priest is my least played. Priest is barely my least played. I don't think I've ever enjoyed Uh, Road 2, rank 1, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played Priest, like, competitively or a lot. Yeah, that is my least played. Um, Frog Evolve's pretty fun. That's a pretty fun deck. Let's close with Frog Evolve. I'm bad at this. I'm bad at it, so we'll do. I'm not gonna. I like my rank there, so we'll do Frog Evolve casual. This will be the last game we play. Uh, Thank you very much, Sharks. Uh, yeah, on Saturday I am in a tournament. And I don't think I'm going to do well, but I'm not going in there to do great. I'm going in there because it's fun. I like playing Hearthstone, and then also I'll be able to talk about it Saturday night. Um, okay, so we don't want any of this. We might want a dragon. Yeah. Look, I'm not great with this shaman deck. I'm going to tell you right now, not great at all. Here's what the shaman deck wants to do. It wants to play Unstable Evolution on turn 5, a bunch. And then on turn 6, it wants to play the 6-cost legendary that gives you back every spell you played the previous turn. So, Unstable Evolution, you can play 5 times, or how many times you play, and you get back an Unstable Evolution for each one, and then your hand is filled with Unstable Evolutions. Does that happen every game? No. Is this a good deck? No. Here's the frog. This is like Frog Evolve. So I want to play Frog Evolve the turn after I play Unstable Evolution. It's better in Wild where you can also just play Evolve, and you have more options. This is a bad matchup. That's a bad Elemental. This is all not good. Even Paladin, I'm not going to do well against even Paladin in any of the decks I play. Cool. We can discover a spell because we have a dragon, but I'd rather do this. And we'll just do that. And now I have another Menacing Nimbus. You get the Covenant from Horus, actually. Wrong chat. Rob, you're two-timing us? Yeah, this is, this isn't a, I don't know how to play this deck right. We're going to play this. It's probably the wrong call. We probably want to discover a spell because we had a dragon in our hand. Now we don't have a dragon, so this card is not great. Whoa, oof. Oofed. Oofa-doofa. I mean, I'm going to have to just hex it. Can't not hex it. Hagatha's really great in this deck. Like I said, I'm not great at this one. It's fun to play. This is a Kibler deck. The Academic Espionage deck, the Tespionage deck I play, is also a Kibler deck. I forget who came up with my Hunter deck, but they're good at it. Do that. Let's do that. Order probably would have been good. I can play this. And reduce this down to a 1. This will be down to a 2. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm really looking for Unstable Evolution. There's 2 cards in my deck that I want. I want to play Unstable Evolution. I want one of those 2. And then I want to play Kragwa right after that. I do not mind this board being like, hey, yeah, friend. If you want to take me out on this board, if that's the board you want to use Equality on, if you want to use your 4-cost Equality on a board, please, by all means, use that board to be the one you go after. Also, obviously, this is the casual one, so it doesn't cost for rank, and people are just trying out decks. Like, that's why I'm doing it. Dragon synergy, but also board clear. Board clear seems pretty good. There might have been a better board clear later, but I just don't like seeing, you know, I don't want to see a Silverhand Recruit on the board. This probably won't. It did. I didn't want to jinx myself by saying this probably won't live, but it lived. That's pretty cool. I'll take that. Well, Cold Scar, I think this Paladin is just trying out a deck. That's why they're in the casual one, right? Now, the fact that they're not ending their turn when they have 0 mana is annoying. Um, but yeah, I don't know if they're good or not. I just don't think they know how to play this deck yet. Um, this is frustrating, though. There you go. There's Shutter Walk. Repeats all the other cards of cards you play this game. Targets randomly. So also, if you do this, then you'll get all your things back there. This is great for Shutter Walk. Pretty good for Shutter Walk. Ooh, I love that. Look at that. Look at our Earth Elemental friend. We might play you later. And taunt. Nope. Spell damage. Okay. We'll see. I don't know.
Let me think.
I love looking at my my CPU usage here. Just by not having a giant, like a webcam taking up all of the screen, saves so much CPU usage compared to, I mean, that's a great, that's a perfect spot for that. I walked right into that, right? I'm just playing stuff out of my hand. Uh, I mean, since we have Shutter Walk, we should play Hagatha next turn. The only reason I wouldn't play Hagatha is if one, if the board was dangerous, then I would play Earth Elemental. But I wouldn't play Hagatha here if I didn't have, if Unstable Evolution came in. I would play that next turn with even this, and okay, yeah. So, we can now draw for this later, but forget it. Let's get Hagatha. Let's get some armor. So our hero power now is a passive hero power. After you play a minion, you add a random shaman spell to your hand. So we can play these two minions here and draw some shaman cards. That's fun. There's your Wind Fury. Embedded Sticks is now following. Thanks for the follow, Embedded Sticks. Appreciate that. Hey, why doesn't our opponent... Okay, he still has moves he could make. He still has mana. Okay. That's a choice. I'm hopefully going to create some spells to make that not fun for you. I would love if I played this and then just got Volcano. The part where my opponent... Why didn't you play a... Well, I guess you don't want to play a 1-1. I got... Mojo Master Zini is not going to be a problem with this person, but it is kind of fun to just make it 6 mana again, and then you play Shutterwalk later, and then you make it 6 mana again. It really throws off. It's great against Mechthune decks and Togwaggle decks. Really messes them up. All right, we'll do that. Wow. Holy shit. Well, we're going to play that next turn. Let's try. We're going to play that next turn. Ooh, I like that too. All right, so let's get rid of that. Let's do that, because that's more dangerous. The other equality could really wreck us there. That'll keep us from taking 8 face damage or buffed damage. Oh wow, yeah, that's nonsense. I think we're going to have to play that next turn. We're going to have to, definitely have to do that. If I got a low cost card, I think we're going to have to transform our... And then the next turn we could get it back if we wanted. Our paladin friend, I might even think that our paladin friend is looking to see if is like searching for our name to see if we're on Twitch because they are playing so slowly. One might want to accuse them of that. Now, I'm not here to do that. One might. You're going to clear or you're going to go phase 2? Okay, you go phase 2. Alright, so... Shutterwalk does a whole bunch of nonsense. I think I'm going to Shutterwalk here. Do that. Because Shutterwalk clears the board. So we're going to Shutter. I tried to check. I didn't see anyone with a name. Yeah, I mean, they might be... Sometimes they're streaming, but other times they're looking for streams because they're trying to stream snipe. We'll play that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I probably shouldn't have played that, but I did. Thank you. Okay. There's the other one. Bunch of stuff we can do. Please don't be an evolution. Oh, Calamos. I got Calamos. That's fun. Let's see. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do Calamos. Let's do that. It's just fun. It's just fun to play Calamos. That's pretty fun. We'll do that. Does this game have an anonymous mode yet? No. No, Rob. It should. It doesn't. And occasionally it breaks and does, but for the most part it does. It should have that by default, but it does not. All right, what else do I've got here? Ooh. I gotta play this. What am I doing? I'm not playing Leyline Manipulator. Let's make some of these cards. Cheap as hell. Here's Volcano. Which I don't want to play right there. But I do want to do this. We'll do that. We'll do that. I do need to play something. Oh, hell yeah, Crowd Roaster. Do I have a... I don't have any dragons. Bog Slosher's pretty good. I'll play that. And that's just going to get me another card. That's the I thought that was called Crowd Rooster. No. Crowd Roaster is great, but I just don't have a dragon, and I'm going to mill. The problem is that I'm about to mill one of my evolves, Unstable Evolution, which is what I want. That's the whole idea of this deck. But I have just so much cool, weird shit. Because I can also just do this and make all my cards legendaries. Okay, what'd you get? Enjoy Witch Doctor. Cool, cool. You got a 2/2. You don't have a dragon. Okay, that's not bad. Hey, that's not bad. Oh, that was my Crowd Roaster. That Crowd Roaster could have activated a Crowd Roaster. Well, that's not going to help with my hand problem, but I'm still going to play it. Play this. This is rude. Deal 1 damage to an enemy, freeze it. Let's do that. because then we can do this. We can do that. And then we can play Lane Line Manipulator again. Make a bunch of cards even cheaper. Yeah, fuck it. Order lull, but whatever. I don't know why my opponent has not conceded yet, because I cannot imagine they are going to pull this off. Oh, they got a secret. That's good. But yeah, I just have so much discoverability. I can do so many cool things. I'm also thinking about making them just have 6 mana at a certain point, so then they have so few cards and can't do anything big. I mean, I've seen their biggest cards probably, but scale. I really just need to play spells. Oh, okay, we're doing this. That's the wrong order. I should have. I'll admit, I just fucked that up. I should have done the death rattle and then copied it, because I would have copied the death rattle. I fucked that up. I am willing to admit it. I want this back. But yeah, I really fucked that up. No. It's in there. What do you got? Okay. Fuck it. Yeah, I definitely fucked that up. I'm not playing this perfect, but also now I have healing. I can still transform all of these if I wanted. Alright, so you got one of them. And it's just going to come back as it was. Okay. I just wanted unstable evolution. I'm not even going to get to do that. I didn't draw unstable evolution. I have 2 of them in here. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do that. There it goes. This is all I wanted. Was that 2? Great, that's all I wanted to do. These are all worse. One of them is not worse. One of these is not worse than my 7/8. The best 5 you could get, basically. Are you going to concede? Waiting to see if my opponent's going to concede. If they don't concede, I'm just going to... Okay. We won. I'm just going to play this. We only get 1 back because there's not room in our hand. Because we would have to play spells to make room in our hand. And we're just going to win. That was a very silly game. But the idea is that you play Unstable Evolution, and then you play it like 5 times, or 6 times, or 7 times, or whatever. And then next hand, you play that and get a bunch back. And so you always have it. And you lose, but it's fun. Winning that game felt weird. I'm glad it wasn't ranked. I'm glad it was casual. Yeah, Evolution Frog Shaman is really fun. And then Brian Cartwright, it's also really fun if you have Evolve, if you play it wild, and you also can just evolve everything in your on the board. Frog Evolve is really fun. It is a really fun deck. But that's gonna do it because I've been streaming for 2 hours. I want to upload this. I wanted to play a couple silly ones to break it up. I am going to be playing. I'm not going to be streaming any more Hearthstone, but I'll be streaming on Thursday and Saturday night, my normal build streams. Oh, yeah. Tespionage Rogue is still the best deck. We're going to look at Tespionage Rogue. We already played one day. We're not going to play anything else, but I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for the stream. Well, thank you for hanging out, Ultron. Thanks for everybody who hung out. This is my Tespionage deck. You can take a look at that right there. It is the best. It's one of my favorite decks I've ever played. Thank you. Thank you, Rosemary, Raspberry. But yeah, on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern, I'll be building. I'm going to work on the a Ironblood Orphan kit, Kamara's Trooper, that Board Bing picked up. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Renew if you need to. Tell a friend. I'll be building on Thursday. And have a great evening, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.